If you're an active options trader, you know that managing a position is every bit as important as entering one in the first place. So today, we're going to dive into one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for doing just that, the rolling options strategy. So picture this. It's a classic high-stakes moment that, trust me, every single options trader faces sooner or later. You've made a great trade, the stock is doing exactly what you wanted, but there's a catch. And that's the big question, isn't it? Your option is in the money, it's profitable, but expiration is just around the corner. You've got this gut feeling there's still more room to run. So what do? Do you just close it out and take your win? Or is there another way to stay in the game? Well, that other way? That's exactly where the strategy comes into play. The answer to that dilemma is very often found in this technique of rolling your option. It's an active management move that, honestly, can make all the difference. So, what is rolling exactly? Well, at its core, it's pretty simple. You're closing your current option and opening a brand new one, all in one shot. Think of it like you're swapping out your current contract for a new one, maybe one with a later expiration date, a different strike price, or, hey, sometimes both. Okay, this breaks it down perfectly. You've basically got three main flavors of rolling. If you roll forward, you're literally just buying yourself more time. Your idea is working, it just needs a little more runway. Then you have the roll up. This is a fantastic move for a call option when a stock has shot up. You move to a higher strike price, which lets you pocket some of your profits while still keeping a piece of the action. And, you guessed it, rolling down is the opposite. It lets you adjust when the market has moved a bit, kind of resetting your position. And here's the crucial part. This is not two separate, clumsy trades. No. Most trading platforms let you do this as a single fluid transaction. You're closing the old and opening the new in one seamless move. And it'll either cost you a bit, a net debit, or put some cash back in your account, a net credit. All right, so now that we've got the what down, let's get to the most important part, the strategy. Think of this next section as your playbook for knowing exactly when and why to pull this move out of your toolbox. This is really the key question, right? Rolling isn't something you do just because. It has to be a calculated, intentional decision that's based on what you're trying to achieve with the trade. So why do it? Well, extending time is a big one, but you only do it if your original idea is still 100% solid. Locking in profits? This is where it gets really smart. By rolling up to a higher strike, you can reduce your risk, maybe even get your initial investment back, while still having that upside exposure. It's about morphing a winning trade into a new, lower-risk version of itself. And managing a loser? Look, this should be a last resort to give a fundamentally good idea more time to pan out, not a way to save a bad trade. And the process itself? It's beautifully simple. Step one is everything. You have to know why you're rolling. What's the goal? Is it more time? Is it to lower your risk? Once you've got that locked in, the mechanics are easy. You just close the current option and open the new one. But listen, step one is the strategy, 2 and 3 are just the execution. Never ever confuse the. Okay, we've talked about how powerful rolling can be, but let's be real, it's not a free move. Like any strategic decision in trading, it comes with costs and things you absolutely positively have to understand before you pull the trigger. I really want you to let this sink in. This might be the single most important thing to remember. Rolling is about managing a trade to improve its chances of success. It is not a magic wand you can wave to make a losing trade disappear. If you try to use it that way, you're setting yourself up for a whole lot of pain. So let's get into that fine print. Every single time you roll, you're paying transaction costs. You're usually paying for more time, which means you're increasing your break-even price. And here's a big mental hurdle. You are officially closing your first position. That means you're realizing a loss on paper. You have to be okay with that and judge the new position on its own merits. And of course, the big one. Rolling gives you absolutely zero guarantee that the new position will work out. And this right here, this gets to the heart of it all, your mindset. A strategic roll is part of a plan. It's calculated. You've actually weighed the cost versus the potential benefit. But a reactive roll, that's all emotion. It's driven by the fear of taking a loss, by the hope that things will just turn around. You start ignoring the new costs you're taking on. One is disciplined risk management. The other, frankly, is just gambling. So let's bring this all home. Rolling is an incredibly useful, powerful technique for active traders, but it's a tool that you have to use with discipline and a clear, predefined strategy. It's a scalpel, not a sledgehammer. And that's the question I want to leave you with. The next time you're thinking about rolling a position, I want you to stop and ask yourself, honestly, are you making a calculated, strategic adjustment to improve your odds? Or are you just paying more money for wishful thinking? Because the answer to that question will define your success. Thanks for tuning in.